My name's Blacklock. I'm a master P.G.A professional and I'm based here in my indoor golf studio in the city of Milton Keynes. And I'm just giving you guys out there, if you're weekend warriors, not playing too much and certainly not practicing, I'm giving you a few tips to help you break 90. Now to break 90, that's 18 over par generally, and if you play bogey golf, that's the wise thing to do. Don't take on the fairways and the greens like a pro. Regulation is not your game. Your job, get the ball in play, get it somewhere near the green, and as long as you don't take more than 3 shots from there, you're never going to be worse than bogey. But to get below 90, you need to get up and down a couple of times. So on this particular shot I've given myself, I've hit the ball too far. I've gone to the top of the hill and I've got a slick downhill putt. Now, this is the basic rule of thumb. When you've got a shot under 100 yards, an approach shot, always use the straightest face club that you can. All right, so it may not be a full thrash of the sand iron, it may be a 3/4 wedge. Okay, if you're playing a chip shot, a chip and run, you can do that with a 5 or 6 or 7 iron, and there's a greater percentage of success with those clubs. The moment you get into lofted clubs, the sand iron, the lob wedge, and so on, the lofted clubs, you require more speed, and I'd rather have a 30-mile-an-hour crash than a 70-mile-an-hour crash. So essentially, if you're using a straight face club, you're giving yourself the best chance. Now, of course, if there's a bunker in the way or there's long grass, you can't do it, you've got to take a lofted club. But if you've got a choice, always go for the least lofted that you can. So I've got a 5 iron here. It's just going to be a glorified putt. And I pull the club up my sleeve to make the 5 iron feel like a putter. I don't drop my body, I just pull the club up my sleeve. And I make sure that the blade of the club is between my feet. And what I do now, I try and sort of hypnotise myself and forget that it's a 5 iron. I just try and imagine that I'm putting. It's 34 yards. So you see the ball rolling down there? And I've got the weight just about right. So if I ask you to throw the ball in the air, it's quite hard to judge distance. But if I allowed you to roll the ball, it would be much easier. So when you use a straight face club, you get into the ball to fly and roll. The moment you get involved in a high shot, it's a high skill tariff, and if you make a mistake, it's far more costly. So loft is your enemy at close quarters, straight face is the key.